All right, that's it for today. We'll do a quick shoot around tomorrow. Let's say 3:30. Boys scored 1, girls scored 2. No, we're not done yet. Oh, you get back over here and sit down. Yeah, that means you too, Anderson. Okay, now, I hear that some of you bozos have been sniffing around looking for, shall we say, chemical edge. So me and Miss Kerrigan here put together a little show to demonstrate what kind of a bonehead move that would be. Miss Kerrigan.
Thanks, Mr. Kyle. There are 2 kinds of drugs that you've heard will give you a boost on the court and in the classroom. One of them is some kind of stimulant. The other is steroids. And that's where we'll start.
Now these steroids, anabolic steroids they're called, or juice, or hype, are really just artificial testosterone. That's the male sex hormone. Okay, now these steroids, let me remind you, are illegal. Can supposedly make you stronger. Fact 1, there's almost no proof they actually work. Docs think people who take them just work a little harder, so it just seems like they're working.
On the other hand, there's plenty of evidence about steroid side effects. For guys, there's premature baldness, chance of sterility. Some have even developed breasts. For girls, well, remember, it's a male sex hormone. Your voice gets lower, your breasts shrink, you can start growing a beard. For girls who have been users for a long time, they've started to grow hair on their chest, while their hair on their head gets thinner.
Now both sexes can develop terminal acne. And then there's roid rage. Now this stuff may not grow muscles, but it can make you very angry and very aggressive.
But even that's not the worst of it. Liver damage, heart disease, prostate cancer. I gotta say, anything with a side effect that includes death might be something you want to stay away from.
Okay, number 2, stimulants. Now you've all heard the slogan, speed kills, right? Well, when this was first thought up, it had nothing to do with cars. Speed is a street name for a bunch of drugs called amphetamines. The kills part should be obvious. Now this was first invented during World War II to keep soldiers awake and alert. There's no doubt it works. Ritalin is a stimulant, and you all know kids whose doctors prescribe it to them to help them concentrate. You also know kids who are taking amphetamines they didn't get prescribed from their doctors, so they could stay awake and cram for exams.
We have a short film that describes the effects of amphetamines. Lights, please.
Amphetamines work by speeding up your body. Your heart goes faster. More blood goes to your brain. You burn energy faster. However, unless they are used exactly as prescribed, amphetamines are highly addictive. Take too much, and you forget to eat. You stop sleeping. Addicts, known on the street as speed freaks, are famous for their mood swings and violence. Side effects of amphetamine use range from high blood pressure through damage to the eyes to the destruction of the immune system.
There are other kinds of illegal stimulants, each one more dangerous than the last. The most famous is cocaine, and its even more dangerous relative, crack. These drugs work directly on the emotional part of your central nervous system. One hit, and you're invincible, for about 10 minutes. Then your body demands another hit, and another, and another.
And your heart's racing, your blood pressure's up 20%. Now you might think young healthy specimens like yourself could handle such a punishment. You'd be wrong. But at least a heart attack or a brain hemorrhage is a quick death, you know?
Maybe the worst of all, though, is methamphetamine, aka crystal meth, ice, or crank. The physical effects, both the high and the crash, are extreme. The addiction rate is astronomical, 90% by some estimates. The health hazards, malnutrition, rotting teeth, convulsions, paranoia, permanent brain damage.
One last thing. It's not just your health. Almost every drug we talked about is illegal. And the war on drugs is no joke. You get caught with drugs, you're gonna have a record.
So then what? Can you get car insurance? Maybe not. Travel outside the country? Not a chance. Go to university? Not if you need a student loan. Get a good job? Well, with the security situation the way it is nowadays, why would anyone trust someone with a criminal record?
Is it fair? Nobody cares. It is, and that's all that counts. So remember, everything, and I mean everything you do, has consequences. So don't be a knob. Make a smart choice. Any more questions? All right, hit the showers. Go Tigers!